Hello guys, can you hear me? I'm testing now. So if you guys can hear my voice, please leave some message on chat box. You can like input number one to let me know. Hey guys, can you hear me?
Oh, they're shining just for you. It's getting colder, baby. Let me keep you warm all night. Tell me what you wanna do. 'Cause baby, I am all for you.
Hey, nice to see you.
Please don't
So
you
we just need to wait like 3 minutes
I'll be
to start
alone.
today's video.
Wait until the morning. I'll hold you close. Please don't you go.
Thank you.
I'll be alone. Wait until the It's closer to midnight. Still we're talking just us two, surrounded by the stars.
We will have two
Oh, the
webinars
shine
on
just for you. It's
for each
getting
member. So
colder,
if you
baby.
guys
Let me
want to know
keep
more
you
about
warm
our
all
courses,
night.
you
Tell
can
me what you
subscribe to
wanna
our
do.
channel, and we have a lot of
Baby,
tutorials
I am all for
on
you.
YouTube.
Come and ride with me tonight. Please don't you go. I'll be alone. Wait until the
Please wait 2 more
morning.
minutes.
I'll hold you close. Please don't you go.
And if you have any
I'll be
questions or
alone.
you'd like to know,
Wait
maybe
until
leave
the
a message on
morning.
the chat box.
Right until it's dawning. The way you look tonight, girl, is way too unbelievable. I know I'm the lucky one. Wonder what I've done to deserve you. Come and ride with me tonight. Please don't you go. I'll be alone. Wait until the morning. I'll hold you close. Please don't you go. I'll be alone. Wait until the morning.
Hi, Madam Mohan.
Right until it's dawning.
Class
Please don't you go. I'll be alone. Wait until the morning. I'll hold you close. Please don't you go. I'll be alone. Wait until the morning. Right until it's dawning.
To start today's class. And as you can see in this cover, today's topic is about our loft interior design case. So as you can see, those are the picture that I render, and as you know, this is the loft, right? There is 2 floors inside of this space, and in the front space we have a living room, right? And the upper space is our bedroom. And there with some stairs and kitchen area in this space. So let's see how to make such a loft design within our Coohom design tool. So maybe we can have a quick look. I made a small video for this space.
I've never felt it like this when I hold you in my arms tightly.
Doesn't.
I just wanna drown in
Maybe I can. Oh, sorry, I forgot to close the music. Okay, is that clear now for my voice? Hello, guys. Sorry for the background music because I couldn't hear the voice in here. Okay, great. So maybe I can show you the video by opening. Just wait a second. Okay, as you can see, I just rendered this small animation for this interior. Okay, it's very short. So to let you know about this space, and let's just continue our class. And let me introduce myself. My name is Jason. I was an architect. I have 5 years working experience as a designer. So I'm pretty skilled in rendering and modeling. And I have rich experience in training. Today, let me show you how to restore this case in our design tool, okay? So our course will consist with this part. First, I will show you how to restore this case, and after we finish about the design, we'll go into the rendering part. I'll show you how to place the lights template and using different light to make the pictures. And at the end of this class, we will have a Q&A session. If you have any questions for our today's course, you can ask. Okay. So after you learn about this course, you will know how to restore such a two-floor case in our design tool, and you need to master the workflow for quickly finish such an interior design. Okay. So first, let's just see how to set the loft height. Okay. Maybe we can switch to the design tool. Okay, in here, we need to create a new project, right? So we can click to create a new project. And if you guys have any question during the class, you can just leave your problems or your questions on the chat box, and I will serve you once I once I notice that. Okay. So after we open the design page, right, we need to create a floor plan first. So we can go to the manual drawing because it's very simple. So we can use the rectangular wall to draw the space. Okay, click the first point. We can input the number of the dimension for the walls. Like we can input 4200 for the width, and we can press table key to input the depth for this space. Okay, so we've got such a floor plan like this, and also we can switch to the top view in here. But remember, we need to set room type after we finish about a space. Okay, we can click the room type, and we can change the room type as a like liminal first, and then we can try to finish the interior design. Okay, and then we need to set the room height first because it's a 2 floors loft, right? So we need to set the room height. So as you know, we have two ways to set for the room height. Okay, in here, you can see the first way to set the room height is you can like add 2 floors, right? The first floor is for the living room and for the kitchen. The second floor is for our bedroom. And for another way we can set the room height, you can just change the room height in the basic parameter panel to change for the whole space room height. Okay, so because the floor plan is very simple, so we can just change the room height to make it higher as 4,800 millimeters. But when you like the first floor and the second floor of the plan is different, then maybe you can create a second floor for the room height. Okay, so we can switch back to set the room height. So we can change the room height in here, improve the height. So we can switch back to the top view. As you can see, we have already changed the room height in here. And we can move to the next step. We can add some doors or some uh, window in this space. Okay, so we can go to the public library, find a door. So maybe we can find it in the construction. Go to doors. Okay, maybe we can find a white door. And we can switch to the top view. Put in here first and double click the right mouse, we can exit the feature. So we can just check a little bit for this door space, door's distance from the wall. So we can make it as the 750 because we have a kitchen area in this side. So we can leave some space for those cabinet. Okay, then we can continue to find the windows. Okay, we can go to the windows. So to show you better for this case, so I just collect those models, already put it in my personal account, so I can quickly find those model I want. Okay, so maybe I can find those models in here. And once I put in here, okay, this large floor ceiling window, I can put in here first, and I can change the dimension size for the window. So I can change the width and also change the height. Okay, and change a little bit for the distance from the floor, from the wall. Okay, then we can continue to finish the inner wall. Okay, so because there is a uh, washroom, right? Washroom in this side, so we can quickly draw a washroom space in here. So we can go to the floor plan, right? Go to the floor plan. We can find the straight wall, but as you can see, we cannot catch up. Also, we can catch up the dimension in here. We can, okay, and we can change the internal wall's thickness as 100. Then we can, okay, then we just quickly draw the space for um, the washroom, right? So we can click this room type, set as a bathroom, okay, and then we can add some doors and windows for this washroom. Okay, we can find the models that I have already collected in here. Okay, before we put the doors and the windows, maybe we can change the wall's height first, because you know the on the top of the floor is the bedroom space, so we don't need those walls up to the ceiling, so we can change those walls height. So click here, we can change the walls height by clicking the custom wall setting. So you can see we can change the walls height, and for the rest we can select them all and go to the custom, we can change the height. Okay, so we can switch to the top view on that, and we can just create such a different height of the wall. And then let's continue to add some windows and walls. Okay, we can go to the top, put one windows in here first, and we can just change the windows height. And okay, and also we can change the ground distance, make the distance as 0, and also copy this window, we can put in here. Okay, and we can find a door, okay, put in here, and click this door, we can flip the door's direction. Okay, make it as the 800. Okay, make it smaller. Okay, that's the door and windows after we set for the washroom. Okay, and next let's see how to create a second floor in here. So we can switch to the top view. So because we want to create such a second floor on the top, right? So we can go to the 3D modeling, custom modeling. Okay, we can go to advanced tool, or also you can just choose for the material and component. We can both use two different ways to create those hard furnishing part in the design tool. But for me, I prefer to use the custom modeling because it's more like a SketchUp design logic. Okay, so I can switch to the custom modeling. Okay, click here. We will enter the custom modeling. Okay, we can switch to top view, and we can just make a floor on the top. So we can just like, let me just check for the width of the ceiling, and just wait a minute. Okay, we can use the reference line to mark the distance. It's too small. Maybe it's the okay. We can set the area like this, and we can use the rectangle to draw the rectangle. Okay, and then we can switch back. We can use the push feature, push a little bit for like 200, and we can hold shift to select them all and make them as group. Okay, and we can just move to 2400. And maybe we should move a little bit higher. Okay, 200. Then we got the floor, right? And we can continue to create stairs on this side. Okay. So normally you can use to build the stairs by yourself. You can draw the shape, then you can use the push up to get the shape of the stair, or also you can just use find the stair feature to create those stairs. Okay, so we first for today I'm going to show you how to use the stair tool to quickly create this stair. So you can click the single running one and you can put in here first and just rotate a little bit to another direction. Okay, and in here you can see we can change the length, the width, or the number of the steps. So for today, because the time height, there is a time difference for the first floor and second floor, and you can use the ruler to measure the distance for the height, and the total height difference in here you can see is the 2,600 millimeters, which means you can set these steps parameters as the 2600, right? And we want to just set the steps, but you need to do the calculation for the steps height. And after the calculating, I think the 30, 13 is okay for the number, and the width I can set it as 850. Okay, so you can just put this stair. I'm putting here first. Because you can see in here our steps just go out of this space because we need to make the stairs as two part because we want to like create. So I can show you in this case, the original case. Okay, so we want to create such a step with this corner. Okay, so we need to cut half of this stair and create such a different corner in here. Okay, so we can just make the steps at the right place first. Okay, then we can convert these models into the 3D models. Okay, we can convert these models, and also we can ungroup it. Okay, and we can cut these models to see if we can cut it. Or we can just measure for the floor first. Okay, we can use the measure feature. It's not very easy to catch the point because there's too much thing in this scenario. Okay, just Okay, maybe we can just do it. Okay, we can use the cut. Okay, I think there's a little bit problem. Maybe because we got the wrong dimension for the steps. Okay, maybe we can push a little bit. Then move the step. Okay, and we can see. Okay, copy this surface. And we can rotate it. Okay, make this one as a group. And we can push as 850. Okay, and we can push this one as a platform. Move a little bit. Okay, we can then delete the useless line. Okay, we just missed some part. We can move this surface back. Okay, then we can ungroup it and select them again. Hello guys, just focusing on the modeling. So if you guys have any want to know, you can ask me. Okay, it's just a little bit. You can just use the measure. Okay, then we can move a little bit. Okay, and then we can just build a the rails for the second platform. Okay, so we can get inside of these models and we can use the reference line to offset a little bit, use the like 50, and we can draw the rectangle like set the height as 1200. Okay, and offset for the steps, and we can draw the rectangle. Okay, we can draw the rectangle first and make them move to the right place for this edge. Okay, and then we can build the rails for the steps. Okay, we can find the position by using the reference line. Okay, 50, and use the line. Okay, I think we can draw a space in here first, because you know in Coohom you need to close an area so you can see those lines, right? So we can draw a surface first, and then we can use the line to draw it. They're not in the right place. Okay, we can catch this line to draw the shape. Okay, and then we can choose this line. We can just delete the useless one, but you can see there's some space in here, so we need to connect those faces. Okay, and then we can delete the useless part. Okay, after we finish about the rails, and we can just continue for the ceiling. We have a shape like the curve on the top, right? So we can find, let's see how to make such a ceiling. Okay, in here we can just use the reference line. catch the point. We can leave as a 450 as the gap. Okay, and we can use the reference line from top as 200 because on the top of the floors, the height is too low, so we need to save some space for people to live on the top, right? So we can continue to use the rectangle to draw the area. Okay, after we finish about the shape, we can just clear those reference line. And in the middle, we need to use to cut it. Okay. And we can use the filter to get round shape on here. But we can, let's see where's the filter. Okay, fillet 2D. And here you can put the radius like 50. And then you got such a round corner. But as you can see, the whole area of this ceiling shape section has been changed. So we don't want to change for the two sides. So we can use some shape to block for the fillet feature, and we can use the fillet 2D like 50. Okay, and then you can see we got such a, but in this side we still have this one, or maybe we can draw again. Okay, so for this side, and do that again, use the fillet 2D, then put the radius. Okay, so we got the right result, and we can delete the useless one. Okay, and we can select it and grouping. Get inside, we can use the push up to 4000. Okay, and then after we finish about those basic hard furnishing part, we can find some material to apply on this material. Okay, and we can click finish. We can find some materials in here first. So we can go to the public library to find different finishing material like the coating or concrete or different colors as you want. And let me see, I have already collected those models in here. Okay, let me see, I didn't collect the walls color. Incredibly white. Okay, we can search in here, right? So we can go to the public library. Okay, we didn't, so we can just encourageably. Okay, maybe we can just find the color. Go to the finish, find the walls color. Go to the find white, and we can find where's, yeah, encourageably white, and we can hold Control key to apply to the several walls that you, if you want. Okay, and let's see for the washroom, we can go to my collection. Okay, find the new material, and we can apply to some separate walls. Okay, and then as you can see, we have the glass material for the rails, so we can search the glass. And one thing I need to tell you is that because we made those materials in the custom modeling, so we can only find the textures in the uh, custom modeling library. So we need to get inside of this custom modeling, and for the stairs, we need to make it clean. Okay. Let's need to fix the stair problem. Sometimes it's just hard to delete the part, so we can delete the useless part. Yeah, we can just connect the face. Doesn't work. Okay, then we can delete the part. Okay, then also we can find the floor material and the stair material. Okay, we can find some wood material for the stairs. Okay, find a grain material, apply it. Or maybe we need to get inside of this group. Also, you can just Control A to select them all. Then we need to apply the material. It doesn't work. Okay, just not so fast. Find a more dark color. Yeah, and we need to use the wall decoration color to copy for the edge. Okay, copy and paste. Also for this side. And don't forget, we have the handle for uh, the stairs rail. Okay, so we can create the handle first. We can get inside of the space, make them as a group. Okay, then we can create such a section. So we will use the loft, the swap feature to create the rail handle. Okay, we can draw the rectangle first. Okay, input the number that we want. Let's input width as 30 and press tab key to get 50 millimeter. So after we draw this such a shape, we can click it and duplicate. Okay, and we can make this one rotate, group it, then we rotate. Okay, then we put at the right position. Okay, then we ungroup it, and we can select uh, lines to use the swap feature. Okay, then use the section. Then we will got such a railway handle, and we can select them all, get inside of group, select them all, and we can make a group, find a wood material. So did you guys use the custom modeling a lot? And we can find a glass material. Let me see. We can search in here. So we can find what kind of glass. The clear glass, I think, it's enough. Okay, and for this part, okay, and for the second floor, we can get inside of this group, find, copy the material for the floor, and on the ground, we want to find another paving wood texture. So we can go to the okay, we can find in here the public library. We can see in the finish. We can find flooring, paving. Okay, we can use the horizontal applying here. Okay, so we got the floor, the ground, right? The floor, the stairs, and for the floors. So let's just continue with the on the top. We still need to apply the material. So we can get inside of this group. We're still missing one stair parts. We need to delete it. Okay, for the ceiling, we can copy the material and paving. The paving material to face is port now. We need to get inside. Use the material brush. Okay, apply them on. Okay, so we can continue to finish for the soft decoration, right? The useless part. And then we can continue to put some furnitures and those lights, right? So we can click finish. And let's see, we can see the original case. And here you can see we have some sofa and table, right? and some carpet, okay, and also with some uh, cabinet, a refrigerator, and TV. Right, we can go back. So here, to show you quickly, I want to just call those models from my personal collection because uh, I have already made this case, so I can just find those models in here. Maybe where's my collection? Yeah, okay. So I can use the sofa first, putting here. We can switch to the top view, rotate a little bit, putting here, and we can see what's the size for the sofa. So I can just put in here first and change the size to make it smaller. And let's see, we need to find a carpet, right? So, or maybe I didn't find it that, but it's okay. We can just try to find by ourselves. We can go to the home decoration, find the rugs. Okay, we can find another style for the rugs and just put it as the right position. Okay, then we can find some tables and chairs. Okay, the tables we can just put in here and we can change the size to make it smaller. Rotate a little bit, right position, find a chair, put in here. Then we can rotate to this direction. Okay, and also we can switch to the 3D view, find like a fan, right? Okay, we can find a fan here. Put. Okay, because it just snapped to the top, but it's all right. We can put in here first, switch to top view, and just adjust for the fan's position. Okay, putting the under the ceiling, and we can change the size. Okay. To show you better, to finish the case, I will just use the original 3D models. Okay, I just collect those models that I made so you guys can just wait a second. I refresh the page so you can see those material that I collect to my personal account. Okay, let's continue for the soft decoration. We can find in our personal catalog, find in here, right? We can find the curtains, so we can just drag and drop in here, just a little bit for the width. Okay, and then we can find these plants near to the sofa. Oh, where's my? So maybe the system didn't uh, just didn't save my models, so it's okay. We can just put that again. Okay, so we can find the sofa in here and go to top view, switch a little bit close to the wall, and we can change a little bit for the size. Okay, then we can find this table in here. Rotate a little bit. And these chairs. Okay, so we need to put the plants. Okay, it's better to put those models on the top view because you can make it at the right position. Okay, and just rotate a little bit. Okay, then we can find the rock. We can go to the rock. Public. So maybe this one can put in here first. Okay, maybe I just lost the uh, tables, so we can find in the table. Where's the table? Okay, and we can rotate for another angle. Okay, and change this. Maybe we want to change by the scale. Okay, switch to top view. Yeah, maybe we cannot see the view right now, so we can switch into this direction. Okay, and maybe the software is too big, so we can just put in here. And also for the plants, we can make it as ground. Okay, so the furniture is okay, I think, and we still missing with that light. Okay, and maybe this one is too big. Change a little bit. Okay, and we still have the fan on the ceiling, right? So we can find the fan. Switch to top view, we can put at right position first. And then switch to the 3D view, make it lower at the right position. Okay, we can put in here. So we know the bottom of the ceiling is 2400, right? So we can do some calculation for, so we can make it as 1600, and it's too big, so we can just change a little bit. Okay, so we can continue to finish with those uh, kitchen cabinet, right? We can find in our public library. We can go to the public library. We can find those kitchen, okay, with kitchen cabinets. So you can find the kitchen cabinet that you want. We have different combination of those cabinet. So just choose the appropriate combination set for this area. So you can see in this space, we prefer to use with one step, the linear step cabinet, right? So we can find a linear step cabinet because the space is too small, right? So we can maybe find this one. Can put in here, go to the top, and we can just put in the right position. Okay, then we can switch to the, then maybe we can find the TV cabinet. Okay, we can use the original one. Okay, this one, put in here, and then we can find a TV. Go to the library, we can find the appliance, TV. Okay, maybe choose with the dynamic one. Okay, switch to the top, and we can find it in the better position. Okay, we can adjust a little bit because don't make it fight with the stairs, right? So adjust a little bit. And then we can continue to apply for the second floor. We can go to the bedroom. Where's the furniture? Okay, we can find some bed. Okay, we can find maybe this bed. So we can put in here first because actually our system will detect this floor plan as a one plan, one floor. So it's a little bit hard to put the furnitures on the second floor we create. So you can put in the right position first, and we can make it as the right height or height elevation. So we can also change the distance from the floor. As we know, the height for the second floor is 2600, and we can go to the right height, rotate a little bit. I'll make it as another direction. Okay, then switch to the top view, make it as the right, make the distance from the wall is right, is 0. Okay, then we can find some cabinet, I think. Maybe we can find some, yeah, storage cabinet for the closet. Yeah, let's see. Oh, this one we can find a closet cabinet. Okay, maybe this one is okay. We can put close to the wall. Okay, it doesn't matter. We can just put a space first and make the distance as 2600. Then we can rotate. Okay, and make the distance from the wall as 0 and adjust a little bit. And we can find another like table, all right, in front of the bed. Okay, we can find a table. A desk, maybe it's better. So maybe this one, and we can put in here, make it the distance. Let me see, it's in the right position. Okay, so we can change it at 2600. Okay, then we can find a chair. Okay, we can find a chair. and change the distance from the floor. Rotate. Okay, so I think we just finished about the soft decoration, and we can try find some light to find some light resource. Okay, we can find some light. Go to the public library, find lighting. Okay, we need to find some downlight first to put on the ceiling, right? So we can try to find some downlight. Put in here, the middle or the passage, and we can use the linear array. Like if you choose the first point and the end point, and we can input the number. We want a 3, and we can put in here. Also, for it's a little bit hard to find it. Okay, do that again. The first point, and then use the array. Use the fixed. Okay, do that again. Okay, input the number as 6. Click confirm. Then we got these 3 linear downlight. And also for another side, we can use that linear array feature again. Choose the first point, the second point. Okay, we can put in here. Then we can go to the top view. So in here you can see all those lights, the spotlight. They were not so hard to find. Maybe we didn't create this part, so just remember you need to click confirm, then we will got those light. Okay, then we can make them as a combination. Hold shift and we can select them all. Make a combination. Set distance as 2400 because we need to minus the thickness of the floor. And then we can switch back to the 3D view and maybe a little bit lower. Yeah, then we got see those light, and we can just copy the light the top, and we can set as a okay, and I think we can adjust for these 3 downlight. Okay. And ungroup it. Okay, maybe just move a little bit at the right position. Okay, so let's just check for the whole space. We have the living room, the bedroom, right, and also for our washroom. So if you want to also make a layout for the washroom, you can go to the AI template. We can find some models and textures to apply on the washroom. So we can choose this one as bathroom, confirm. Then we will use the air template to quickly set the 2D floor plan and use different templates to make the interior design. Okay, let's see. This one is good enough, I think. So we can match the style. So if you don't qualify with the 2D plan for the washroom or other space, you can click to edit. Then you can use the 2D icon to change the plan. Okay, so we can choose the style and apply. So we will got the interior design for the washroom, and we just finished the whole design, right? Also, we can change a little bit for the height. Okay, uncheck this one. And for this side, I think we can create some. Okay, it doesn't matter. We can continue for our next part. Okay, set restore this case in our design tool, right? So let's just make summary for design case. First, we need to modify with the room height, right? So next, we will create a floor and create different hard furnishing part, including the stairs, the floors, and the ceilings. And then we will use those 3D models from our public library to furnish in our space. Okay, so that's the basic design logic for a lofted space. And then let's enter our rendering part. So after we finish the whole project, we need to render some pictures or animation for our project, right? So we can go to our design tool. Where's my bedroom? It doesn't matter. We can just focus on the living room space. Okay, after we finish that, we can go to the image and the videos. Okay, so here we can just choose a composition for the space. Okay, and as you know, we can choose different radius aspect. So we can choose the default one, and to make the view much more wide. Okay, and we can save the composition. Also, we can just adjust a little bit. But as you can see, I think we're just missing some part in this area because the wall is too empty, right? So the original one, you can see there's a picture, and there's a plant in this corner, so it will make the scenario much more abundant. So we can, after we adjust with the composition models for picture, no, so we can go to find by ourselves. We can find in our public library. Go to the decoration, home decoration. Yeah, we can find some pictures. Yeah, we can just choose one that we like. It's okay. Well, it's too big, and maybe let me see. Okay, this one, and then we can adjust a little bit for the size. And check this scale in the all size has been changed when you change the size. Okay, make it as distance from the floor to 1 meter. Okay, and then we can make it as 0. Oh, that's why it's too small, so we can okay put it in the right position. And also we can just adjust a little bit for those models if we want to make the composition much better. Okay, we need to flip it. Mhm. Okay, yeah, that's in the right position. Okay, then we can go to the rendering, choose the angle that we save. Okay, save that again. Maybe we can use the flipping to make the view better, so we can stretch this camera's position, and then we can use the clipping cut for this area. And okay, I think that's better, so we can save that again. Okay, then we can go to the custom light. Okay, we can choose the daytime, click confirm. So switch to the top. As you can see, we just create those light resource by our system, but you can just delete them because some of them are useless. So we can delete them first. Okay, we can leave those basic light resource, and we can set the sound's direction first. Okay, make as the right position, and also change the temperature for the sunlight, and change a little bit for the shadow shape, make it more soft. Okay, and then we can adjust the height for the sunlight. Okay, so that's the basic setting for sunlight. And then let's see those light in the scenario. We can check a little bit for those light. Okay, and we can add some highlight for our like sofa and furnitures. Okay, find those downlight, maybe spotlight. We can create such a light shape on the furniture. Okay, put in here, and we can change the color for the spotlight to make it a little bit warmer, make it a little bit higher. Then we can copy those light, okay, to those chairs and the sofa to add some highlight in this scenario. Or even we can just use the rectangular light to create an area light, okay, to highlight the space. Okay, change the color in more like a little bit warm, and also we can copy that, put in the middle, and make the scenario much more bright. Okay, and we can switch to the top view to see the basic relation for those light. Okay, so those vertical area light, that's they are simulating the light from outside, right? So after we set for those light, we can save it and make a quick look for the rendering. Okay, we can set as 2K and we can just wait a second to get a result. Okay, while we are waiting for the result, I will show you how to create the animation path, roaming animation that I showed you before. So you can go to the video. Okay, we can get into the camera path. We can find we have three different animation path. So we can choose the first one, choose this first position and the end position, and also we can just change the camera's view. So we will see the result in this small navigation. Also, you can switch to the walkthrough. Okay, then we can also see here. Okay, so just for the walking position. Okay, so we can change the view, make it more wide, and also change the height of the camera, make it lower, so we can see more information. Okay, then we can click to preview the clip. So I think that's why it's okay. So we can see next one, we can use the curve length, choose the first point, the second point. Okay, we can adjust a little bit. And also there's angle, so you can change the path and rotate the camera. Also enlarge the view. Then make a quick look for this path. So you see our camera not focused on one point, so it's not good for the path. Okay, so we can click this camera and there is a focus length. Check this option and we can focus. And also we need to create a vertical length, right? So click the vertical, choose the first point, and then here you can see we have the camera's view in this small view angle, so we can make it more wide to see the whole space just a little bit. Okay, and then we can we can set the end point. Okay, choose the end point. We can make the point attitude. Okay, to higher, and then we can see the animation, and also we can speed up. Okay, so we can have a quick look for the roaming video path play to see this whole animation in here. Okay, so if you already set down with those paths, you can click to render. Okay, so that's the basic when you want to create animation. So we can check a little bit for this rendering. So as you can see, I think it's not good enough. So we need to make some adjustment for the space, right? There's overexposure. So we need to find the result. We can go to perspective view and click to get to the space. Okay, so let's see. I think maybe we got those like to exposure, so we can change a little bit. Okay, then we can click save and then render again. Choose the angle and then we can render. and those numbers, that those properties for the rendering set, they are not fixed. If you find out there's some problems in the picture, and then you need to make some modification for those parameters like the sounds brightness or the environment brightness. Okay, so only if you render enough pictures, then you will find out how to solve those problems. And also, I can show you how to, if you want to use the real-time lights, you can go to real-time lights, add another template for the real-time so you can see the rendering result very quickly. So that's the two different ways if you want to get the rendering fast. Okay, so you see there's a small window and we can see the rendering result. Okay, so you see there's a small window and we can see the rendering very quickly just with those properties in here. Okay, and I think the glass is a little bit awkward for the glass, so maybe you can change it. We can change another material for the glass. Okay, so let's just use our custom template, because for the real-time rendering, that's all for that's for our white label customer. If you want to use this feature, you need to open it first. Okay, so the custom lights, they are normally used in our tools. Okay, there, I think we still need to make some adjustment for the light brightness. Okay, that's still very strong for the light. Okay, let's see what's the problem, and we can go to the light. Choose those lines. We can make it as a 1500. It just takes a little bit time to adjust with those properties. So it's much more convenient if you use the real-time lines to see the rendering result. So guys, do you have any question for today's interior design for the loft? Maybe too many people they are rendering picture right now, so it takes a while to check the result. Okay, maybe we can skip the rendering part. It's just spend too much time for rendering. And let's see, do you have any question for today's class, guys? If you don't, maybe you can just fill out feedback for us. I can send the training feedback in the chat box, so you guys can help me to fill out the training feedback. And if you have any question for today's class content, you can just ask me right now, so I can solve those questions for you guys. The time for this is super early in the States. Yeah, I see. Because we are in the different time zone. We are because we were in China, so our time difference very. We will check if we can arrange the course maybe in another time for our clients. Please apply outdoor environment and render. Uh, Outdoor environment and render. Actually, the last month we just render a villa case for the exterior environment and how to build a facade, build a villa. So you can check in our YouTube. We have a previous catalog for our webinar, so you can check for the exterior case restored in Coohom. Is that okay for your problem? Because for the floor plan, uh, like if you want to add some environment, you need to like build a facade or something, right? Then you need to like see the whole exterior wall and find some, if you want to find some windows, maybe like if you want to put the windows put in here, and you can adjust the windows height if you want. Go to top view and click the window. You can change the window position. And also, if you want to create a facade, you can use our 3D, uh, the material component or the custom modeling to create different part on the facade. And then you can like add some material or the models and exterior place. Okay, so you can see you can draw the external area. So you can like draw the ground if you want, right? So switch to top. So that's the ground, and you can change the material as a concrete or some road texture if you want. Okay, so that's the basic logic. If you want to like create a loft or a villa, then you can create the facade parts models, and then you can add some material, some models for the exterior environment. Then we can make the outdoor rendering if you want. Okay, so you can check my previous webinar and to see how to make a architect design in our design tool. Okay. So for the rest of you, do you guys have any questions for today's class? Sorry for the board model building process. I speak barely. So okay, if you want to create a roof, you also you can use the custom modeling. Okay, and if you guys don't have any other questions, so you can help me to fill out the training feedback. So let me know where I can improve better for you guys. Okay. So since you guys don't have any questions, so that's all for today's class. Thank you for watching and see you next time, guys. Goodbye. Okay, thank you, Sam, Chandra. Thank you. So bye bye, everyone. See you next time.